Alrighty. Hello, chat. Apologies for a little bit of a late start to stream. Usually I try to start closer to a couple minutes beforehand. We're not doing that today, quite obviously. I did forget to change the aspect ratio for Planet Crafter. Hopefully that doesn't end up being too much of an issue. I would like to say we are stepping a little bit away from the Stardew Valley streams for a little while, while I work on the first video. I've decided to break it down into 10-day chunks for release, just so I'm not immediately biting off a huge, just way more than I could chew with 100 days playthrough. I realized that was a terrible idea to be starting out with, so for now we're going to be stepping a little bit away from that until, I don't know, probably until like the first few videos come out. After that, I'll probably try to have a video out every other week, for that. But we'll see. For now, we are playing Planet Crafter. I've played this game before, but never on stream. So at the moment, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't think I've made it particularly load. I haven't made it particularly far, I don't think, in the game before. I think I made it to the point where there was water, but not too much further than that. Alrighty. Open storage crate. It's left click, it's not E. We got some food, some oxygen, and some water. Tiny backpack. Trigger. Welcome to your assigned planet. Advanced terraformation process of this world. You'll need to generate O2, heat, and pressure. And then we have our crafter. Cobalt, ice. We'll want these microchips. Those are like upgrades for our character. And then we will definitely want the tier 1 backpack and tier 1 oxygen tank. But we gotta keep an eye on our oxygen, which is down in the left corner, which you can see. You left click to pick up some materials. Got some cobalt, some ice, some iron. There are other materials, but there are just a few that are around spawn. Silicon, we'll need that. This should be titanium. Inventory full. Alright. Well that signals our return. Let's see what we have. We need a piece of magnesium. We need a lot of magnesium. We can indeed craft the tier 1 backpack. So I'm just gonna do that, right away. Upgrade. It is tab. I did not realize. Alright, tier 1 backpack, as you can see. Another, bit of inventory now. And we're looking for magnesium. Plus some more silicon. And we'll need another piece of iron. I'll grab basically anything I see, just for this stage of the game. Not seeing any magnesium. You have to keep an eye on your oxygen bar. Inventory full. Back to the ship. We have a ton of ice. Okay, let's just craft a bunch of water. Default control. Okay, well I'm pressing control, it's not working, so we're just gonna go with... Oh, no more ice. Alright. Store most of these in here. I'll craft a, oxygen capsule as well to store. Magnesium. Iron's always super useful in this game, I remember that, but I do remember needing a lot of magnesium early and struggling to find any. Ooh, chest. We can get to it. Shouldn't be too bad. magnesium. And a piece of super alloy, which will be something we'll need a lot more of later. Okay, that's 3 pieces of magnesium. I think we can get back. I don't think we can, actually. Maybe? It's close. Oh. Alright. Unfortunate, I misjudged that a little bit. Stayed a little longer. Shouldn't have gone for the chest. I'm an idiot. I think we have enough magnesium for what I want to craft. May as well grab this one over here. And back in the oxygen. Alrighty. We want a construction microchip, which we can equip. We'll want ourselves a... we need silicon. Hang on. Let's go grab a piece of cobalt as well. Quick tier 1 oxygen tank. So now we'll have almost 50% more oxygen, which is going to be incredibly helpful. Oxygen is an incredibly valuable resource in this game. Silicon, silicon, silicon. Hehe. I think I needed like 2 or 3 pieces of it. And we can move out of the tiny shack to our first house. Ish. House slash living environment. Fun times. Alright. With deconstruction and a torch. And I forget how to make this bigger. Torch, backpack, oxygen tank. Forgotten. I know that this can be, that can be bigger. I don't know how. Okay, let's... I have the construction chip in there though, right? Equip this chip by pressing the corresponding key. What is the corresponding key? I've forgotten all the... There we go! The question of where this should go. Hopefully we don't get hit by an asteroid. That would be unfortunate. But I think we're going to put it up here. I'm gonna explain why. Oh, I don't have a jetpack. Okay. Never mind, we're putting it here. We're just gonna have to move it later. Okay, this is awful. Q. I need titanium. Low power. Oh, yeah. Yes, we know we have low power. That's okay. We can craft a wind turbine for some power. But in here... Tier 2 craft station. Okay, we definitely want one of those. That was... iron and silicon. Also, we want stairs. We just need iron. Alright. I know low power. I'm working on it. Fun fact, I'm 99% sure that any power source you place anywhere will contribute to the power of your... Oh wait, let's hang on. we go. Now we can drink some water, first of all, and then make a tier 2 crafter queue. I know, low power. We're working on it. Which I believe tier 1 backpack, tier 1 oxygen tank. Here it is. Only titanium and magnesium. There we go. I'll add that, and then we'll start setting up home base. Exoskeleton. Which we then just quickly remove that and add that, which gives us 4 more slots, for which we can put chips in. Alright, now... What's in the option to... Is it a building thing? It is. Alright. I need more iron. I think there's some back at our base. And I'll grab any I see along the way. Silicon's always valuable. I had quite a lot of fun with this game when I played a little while back. Hoping I can enjoy it some more on stream with y'all. Lovely. No iron. Grab that too. So I like to set up kind of mini bases. Silicon, cobalt, ice. We don't have a ton of need for cobalt right now. Lots of ice. But we're good on water. I know! Let's see what a wind turbine requires. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, I just used all my iron on those wind turbines. Chat, I may be stupid. Need more iron. Take magnesium if I can find it. It's cobalt, magnesium. Ooh, that was close. Ah, lame. Nothing good inside. We've got some iron. And then we should be able to craft a couple of chests. I love that it says that this is a planet. Pretty sure that there is a planet, which would make this a moon. Also gotten turned around a little bit. Where? There we go. God, we're so slow. Alrighty. Now we should be able to craft just a quick container. See what else we can make. We don't have iridium. We can craft a tier 1 drill though. Let's craft some screens. Oh, let's craft a desk. Blueprint screen. Iron, we need iron, silicon, cobalt. let's put... Heh. Iron, silicon, cobalt. Iridium will be something that we have to craft eventually. We'll find eventually. Shouldn't be too much of a problem once we have a little bit more of a kind of a footing in this world. Also, I'm pretty sure we need water for the veggie tuber, which is how we grow our own food. Titanium, silicon, iron, silicon, silicon. Oh. Alright, quick water break. Alrighty. You'll be up there. I need magnesium. Thankfully I have a piece. That's convenient. And then a screen for energy levels. Yikes. We'll need some help with that. Okay. Got some pressure, we need heat, we need oxygen. Oh, veggie tuber helps with that too. Oh, we need more magnesium. I think I'm gonna build another living compartment. Alright. I think this will be for veggie tubers and heaters for now. What do I need for iron now and magnesium? Iron, magnesium, magnesium, silicon, yes, blueprint microchip we like. Alrighty, let's make a veggie tuber, which I can put. Oh, that's not a. That's something for a food grower. We can put a lerma seed in here. Start producing some oxygen. And then we should probably make some more wind turbines. Alright, and maybe another drill if we can, which we can't. Don't have a way to consistently make heat at the moment. Titanium, lead iron. Lovely. We can afford to drop a piece of ice. I want that second drill for reasons that are unknown even to myself. Alright. Pressure's doing alright. Oxygen's doing okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. We'll need some, upgrades, but for now, I need more seeds. Honestly, that's my biggest problem. So we can... Tier 1 agility boots. Aluminum and fabric. I don't have access to either of those things. Oh, there we go. That one I think I can make. Silicon, cobalt, titanium, 2 magnesium. Silicon, 2 magnesium, cobalt. tier 2 oxygen tank, titanium, which I do not have. Well, I do, but I'd have to deconstruct something. Let's head over towards our crash landing pod thing. Because we left some stuff there. It's iron, not titanium, but we need iron, so... Always need iron, frankly. Actually, no. I think at a certain point in my playthrough, I needed other resources more than iron. I think I mostly needed uranium. But at the moment, iron is going to be something we're always needing more of. I may as well grab apparently not many of those resources, but better than nothing. Alright, and tier 2 oxygen tank. Which equips itself automatically. It was correct on that. Don't have that. We have a little bit of energy to go off of. 2 heater. T. No heat. We need iridium. I think what we might do is, let's see, what do we need for the door? We need iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicon. Okay, what I think we do, grab 1 more titanium and then explore that ship up there. I don't have the oxygen to explore it in one go, but what I do have is enough materials to build a single living compartment and a door. So I want to leave everything that's non-essential behind. I think I count all of this as essential. Hopefully it should have a couple pieces of iridium. Hopefully it has maybe some aluminum, some fabric for those tier 1 agility boots, because I'm feeling a little bit of a need for speed right now. I'm not fast. At all. And let's see what else we can get, honestly. This is... I think it's the intended way to explore in this game. Honestly, I don't know what the developers intended here. I'm gonna be honest. This is a friend's copy of the game that I am borrowing. So frankly, I have no idea if it's what the developers intended. Alright, did I bring an extra piece of titanium? Let me grab a piece of iron for a storage chest. So I can keep anything in there that I don't need immediately. And let's go exploring. Swamp to the deconstructor. I seem to remember this isn't too bad to navigate. But it is dark. How does one turn the flashlight on? Hang on, I gotta look at that because I can't navigate that without flashlight. That's just not going to be a thing, unfortunately. Let's real quick escape construction mine / select rotate construction chip F. There we go. All right, attempt 2. Seeds, aluminum. Okay, that's stuff we need. Deconstruct it, both because we need the iron and so I don't get confused. We like iron. That's a piece of iridium. Alright. Is that that's a wall. Okay. Back in a minute, I'll be back in a minute, I'll be back in a minute. I hope. I might also die. I won't, though. I'm too good for that. Alrighty. Heading right on back down to our lovely little hidey hole. And dumping everything in the chest. And crafting another chest. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else. Alright, let's go back to the entrance just to orient ourselves. Oh, there's the entrance, and instead of going left, we just go straight forward. Oh, there's a ton here. More iridium. Okay, let's go right this time. Oh. Alright. We're not going to be able to bring this back in one trip. We're going to bring back what we need right away, and then leave the rest for later. Okay, that's incredibly helpful, actually. Blueprint microchip. More stuff. Round 3. It is sometimes hard to navigate, that's why we have an oxygen capsule. Because I don't want to get caught without oxygen and die. Doesn't sound fun, doesn't sound like something I want to be doing. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, like, permanently, like, end your save or anything. It still doesn't, just doesn't sound like something I want to be having to deal with, you know? You know? God, this was easier. I think I had a bigger backpack when I did this the first time. That's the wrong way. This is a lot of it. I mean, like, it goes up more quickly later, but for now, a lot of what's going to be going up is just, like, while we're while we're doing this, while we're exploring and seeing the other shipwrecks. Oh, I think I dumped off some stuff I wasn't supposed to. Water. Alright, round 4. I do need to make a food grower at some point. Shouldn't be a thing for a little while, though. I'm finding a good amount of food. You start with a good amount of food, and then you find a bunch in chests. Okay, that's good. For a good bit more. Can I keep going? Yeah. Running back. You all should see me in real life. I could not find my way out of an empty room. My sense of direction. I inherited it from my mom. I don't know if my mom is watching. If so, hello! Yeah. She also could not find her way out of an empty room. My grandmother is somehow worse. If I remember correctly, my sister got a good sense of direction, though. She inherited that from my dad. And then my youngest sister isn't really required to get directions very often. God, I wish I had a tier 2 backpack. Or tier 3 backpack. I wish I had a maximum tier backpack. Well, let's not beat around the bush. I want as much inventory space as this game can give me. Alrighty, let's dump off these guys. Let's make a new chest. It's fine. It's clipping into the wall a little bit. That is a perfectly normal thing for your storage to be doing. Actually looking pretty good at the transformation index. Not going too badly. I mean, it's not going well. That's what all these materials we're collecting are for. Ooh. Come on. It's not the way I went the first time. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. We may have a problem. Don't recognize this. I do recognize this room, though. I think I just went straight at this room and it's right here. Yep, alright. There's definitely lore. We'll go back for it, but right now the inventory is full, so the lore has to wait. Also, I need hydration. Okay, I think at a certain point, you do need to accept that you have too many items to deal with. Some water somewhere, right? Here's a bottle. Whee! We're gonna get the lore, though. We're gonna deal with the lore, and then I think we're gonna call it and bring everything back that we can carry. Right, yeah, this is where I was before. Now go this way. I think so, perhaps. Yep, alright. Machinery log this morning on our 17th day of space travel. Tools went crazy and the ship lost power if it had been drained by some exterior thing. We're gonna try to make an emergency landing on this unreported planet. I'm not sure what we'll find. There seems to be a huge storm. I don't think the guys made it. Okay, fusion reactor. Is that something we'll be able to make eventually? Alright, we've done the lore. Now we're gonna get the heck out of here before I suffocate to death. Right, this one, you have to go this way to get out. Yes, alright. Have to analyze what goes back. The better plants to go in the veggie tubes. Iridium for sure. We need some aluminum and some... Okay, let's just put everything in chests for now and then decide what we need. I think first thing we're gonna grab is all of the blueprint chips that we have. Okay, that's done. Now I think we grab the plants. The veggie tube plants, not... And now I think we grab iridium. Oh, I'm hungry. Alright. As much iridium as we can carry. And then I think we head back. Probably should have brought a little bit of iron, but that's a-okay, I hope. Alrighty. Here, let's decode the blueprint chips. Mining speed, we like that. Compass. And tier 2 mining speed. Okay. Now, let's swap out this for that. Let's see if I can make any more. Oh, I don't think I can. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna grab another piece of iron. To make another chest. Put a chest on top of a chest? You cannot. Alright. We're gonna need something better at some point. First of all, for organizational purposes, because that's not going on right now. And second of all, well, we're gonna need a separate storage room. Alrighty. We still want to bring back stuff we can't get in other places. So iridium, aluminum, fabric, aluminum, iridium, aluminum. That's everything. No. Okay, it stopped, thank God. Looks like it's absurdly timed from where I am, but when I poked it, it was still flashing. Twitch delay is a fascinating experience. Alrighty. Let's pop right on back in here. Actually, I think there's 2 of these and 2 of those, I think. Let's make some agility boots. Let's increase our movement speed. Let's see if we can also do, alright, none of those require. Also gives it a little bit more space. Next time I think we'll bring back mostly iron, titanium, magnesium, etc. Because that's now the material that we're running lowest on. How much of each? Oh, we'll need silicon for the chips. So that's probably a good idea. We definitely need iron, silicon, titanium. Right, well that doesn't help. I have some space to be back. I'll just fill my inventory with whatever happens to be in chests. And then we'll see what we can make with that. Oh, I don't think I brought any silicon. Unfortunate. It's alright. Might be able to make a couple more drills. Or, veggie tubes. Which will also help clear out our chests. See if we can make 2 more drills. Alright. Ooh, should probably make a couple more wind turbines as well. Alrighty, got a little more power in us now. Now, I want silicon. 2 aluminum for the compass microchip. Tab. We'll need a tier 2 exoskeleton. When do we get that? Oof. Heat. Alright. I'll take a minute of that. Do we have any? I have one more piece of silicon. And iridium. Any more silicon? No. Let's start making some heat. Alright. The progress screen, which also says we have to craft, is also heat. Okay. Oh, I think we also have a tier 2 backpack recipe. Requires silicon. Hang on. Should have looked at that first. Hoping my voice sounds okay. The pollinating has well and truly begun where I am, so we're running into issues with allergies just in general. Okay. Hope y'all are doing alright with that. I assume it's not allergy. It can't be allergy season everywhere. But I assume it's allergy season for a solid chunk of the world, so I hope y'all are handling that alright. For now, I'm going to dehydrate, apparently. But on the way to doing that, I'm going to grab some stuff out of the chests. We want silicon, definitely. Ooh, more aluminum. Shouldn't need more fabric for a while. I think that's the only recipe I had that required it. Magnesium for sure. Oh, there's some silicon in there. Not actually that many pieces of silicon. Alright. Head back, see what we can craft. I think there's another ship out that direction. Again, I have played this game before and the map is not at all random. Which means I also know where to get renewable iridium. Which is going to be good, because at some point, we're going to run out of that. For now, we want more veggie tubes, and we want more heaters. Do we have any ice? We have one piece. That's good, that's a better source of power. And then we want that. And I'll grab 2 pieces of silicon. Okay, that's alright. We'll grab a piece of iridium and make another heater. And I think we'll grab the mining speed chip, which I can't use, I've just realized now that I've crafted it. Oops. Get that back. Get that back in a minute. For now, I need to make another chest. And I think I'm gonna finally make another living compartment. Let's make a more official storage area over here. Don't have any more iron. And right here. So you can put all of this in. Food. We definitely need more water. Do I have any more water? No. That's easily fixed. I think we'll go grab one more round of stuff, and then just keep working on heaters, on solar panels. Solar panels, I think, should be our first priority, so we just have more power, because I think we're running really low on that, which isn't what we want to have happening. Come on, we have more plants and some more food up there. Which we'll grab when we have to. When we can, honestly. There's not much I can do with food seeds right now. And I don't think I can do anything with, I have enough food for now. Will that be the case forever? No. But for now, alright, we need cobalt and silicon. That's our big thing right now for solar panels. Oh. Let's grab all the cobalt we have. Iron. Thought I'd have more cobalt. Not always right. Start silicon, cobalt. Solar panels. Now we can... We're definitely going to disassemble our wind turbines eventually, but for now, we're going to go just add solar panels. Oops. Thought that would rotate it. Ah, this rotates it. Okay, there needs to be a faster way to do that. Alrighty, let's check on energy. Okay. 6.5 apiece. Okay. Now, let's check on any blueprints we'll need. Maybe I'll build a couple more. Oop, I bumped the mic. Hopefully that wasn't too obnoxious. I think oxygen's lagging the most, behind the most right now. Oop, that went wrong. Oh, okay, magnesium. Let's check on how that's doing. So I have a good bit of energy available. And we can grow some of these. There's power supplies behind that, so I can't exactly extend the base that way. I think we will extend it this way, though. Iron, titanium. I think we'll make some more heaters here. Need iron. And all of the materials that I have. Iron's probably the most abundant. Oh, I'm lying. I was lying through my teeth. We don't have a lot of iron. Fun fact. We're running a little low on it. Okay, let's see how we're doing. It's going up pretty quick. Oxygen's doing alright. Pressure. First of all, we need more iron. And there's a chest behind there that had a good bit of iron and titanium in it, I think. Iron. Ooh, blueprint chip. Oh, I can't deconstruct it. It's alright. I'll take some cobalt. Okay. Let's analyze the blueprint. Tier 2 agility boots. Okay. What do we need for those? Need one more super alloy. Okay. I have one. It shouldn't be too difficult to get another. Harder to get materials or more irritating for, like, things you need to craft several times. Yeah, that's... Pressure should be going up okay? Ooh, pressure is lagging behind. Oh, we're unlocking a better drill soon. That makes sense. Ton of silicon as well. I may as well upgrade this. Need a super alloy. I know that will, the tier 2 agility boots will take a little while longer, but that's okay. Tier 2 veggie tube, okay. Okay, we need a ton more ice, and there goes the drill. Okay. Tier 2 drill, just need more titanium. Well, let's grab our titanium stocks then. Can afford to replace 2 of them. Alrighty, that's okay. Solar panels are working okay for us. Extractor, tier 2 nuclear reactor. Tier 3 backpack. Let's look at what that needs. 2 aluminum and I just used all my titanium. It's okay, it's fine. Alrighty, let's... Oh, I'm not looking at chat. Oh, Stella, if you could do your one job. Make that one. Oh, super alloy water. Just general stuff. Yes, we... How much titanium do I have? I literally got no titanium from that. Are we serious? Eh. That's iron, not titanium. That's titanium. Wish the storms affected the game a bit more, honestly. Alright, tier 3 backpack. Where's my aluminum? Oh, okay, I gotta put everything away first. Alright. Okay. Now what do I want? I might want to upgrade those to... Okay, we need an extra ice and an extra silicon to upgrade. If I can find 4 ice and 4 silicon, I'll be very happy. Turns out I can only find 3 ice and 2 silicon. Oh! Okay, you just hit escape. I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Upgrade the veggie tubes. Still have some power left. Doing good on oxygen. Should I upgrade the indoor ladder? In fact, yep. Pressure. We still need more pressure. We need titanium. I don't have titanium. Titanium and somehow silicon again. Silicon or silicon? What do we think, chat? That contained none of the resources I needed. Head back. We need to upgrade the drills, and we need to make solar panels. Because I think we're running a little low on power. Yes, I know. I'm almost back. Got it a little closer than I normally like, but... Oh, I need cobalt. Always need more cobalt, don't I? Oh, I broke the power. Oops. Yeah, I broke the power. Whoopsie! Let's fix that. Okay, power back. Let's grab some more cobalt so that doesn't happen again. Ooh, awesome. I'm good on oxygen for now. Just gotta make some more solar panels. And I'm out of silicon again! Alright. That should keep us going for a while. Nice. Now... Okay, yes, I will drink water, as is required for living. Oof, excuse me. Okay. Let's upgrade. Let's see what the heater recipe, tier 2 heater. We need an extra, we need aluminum, titanium, and iridium. Titanium, iridium. Do I not have any more aluminum? I do, okay. Replace one of these. I would like to be... Fine, I will manually... There we go. Okay, got some more heat. We'll work on upgrading the others, but I need more aluminum. And more iridium, for that matter. I think we're starting to hit the point where I need to head out again. I'm gonna make one more tier 2 heater, though, if I find a titanium. Ooh, cool. Let's, move this. Iron's 2 silicon and magnesium. Iron. Magnesium. Okay, apparently I need one more silicon. Oh, I did not realize that was okay. Alright, let's move. Oops. I need a communication antenna. What is this nonsense? Communication antenna? Also, yeah, I'm proper running out of resources. do want the progress bar, though. Iron to silicon cobalt. Cobalt. We need iron and 2 silicon. Keep trying to fly. I don't have the jetpack yet. You do get a jetpack in this game. Though I guess I don't know how well it would work right now because there's not really much of an atmosphere. Somehow iron is a problem again. Although right now I need silicon, which I'm not seeing. Silicon, there we go. Alrighty. I like to keep that right by that. Close enough to centered. Okay, I think there's another screen we get eventually. Alrighty. For now, I think we need to head out to begin the search. Iron, titanium, silicon. Iron, titanium, we can find the silicon on the way. Also, why do I still have an onion? Squash? That looks like an onion. Okay, I believe there's another ship out in this direction. Putting a lot of faith into this. My memory's not great. But I'm pretty confident I remember it. If I remember it correctly. Just gotta keep an eye on my oxygen. I was right. Plus there's another biome there. I don't remember if it has anything interesting or if it just has a more... It might have more silicon, honestly. Yeah, okay. On this new ship with new resources to plunder. I believe this is the entrance. It is. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's more light than I expected. Tier 2 deconstruction chip required. Let's go left. Always want a blueprint chip. Let's get that cleared. Alright. Heading back out. I don't remember if the loot is random. I don't know if the loot is randomized or not. Remember, I never know. Alright. Heading back in. Now, the lighting there is weird. I saw another one over here. Iridium, nice. Right, nothing super noteworthy in here. And we're out of space. Oh my goodness, we're unlocking everything and I'm not there. Hit. 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 Alrighty. Yeah, yeah. Nope. Clipping into each other a little bit. It's alright. Whee! Hit. Hit. Gotta go that way at some point. For now, though, we're going straight. Not very good at being straight, but I do it on occasion. Alright. I don't care about my spacesuit. Like, am I still breathing? If the answer is yes, then I'm happy with how my spacesuit looks. And if I'm not breathing, then I don't care how it looks. Stella, you still have not done your one job. I'm seeing a message that got held by Automod. Okay, well, your computer is hallucinating. Oh, that's gonna be helpful. I'm gonna be exploring like this more often than... Oh nice, uranium. I have nothing I can do with that right now. Aluminum spawns here, that's good to know. Oh, there was a piece of aluminum that the heater didn't... that dropped from the heater. I didn't get. Eh. Eh. Where was the heater is the question. Here, apparently. Alrighty. I'd say this is well and truly looted. Unless there's another secret compartment I didn't know about. Which, possible, but unlikely. Let's see if I can see anything from here. I think there is a ship that you can see from here, in theory. That might not be until after. I'll grab it regardless. The atmosphere exists. I think there's something there. Alrighty. I've forgotten what I need back home, honestly. Weirdly, we don't need the uranium. Like, that's not even on my radar to bring back. This we'll need. I think we'll want... If we have any better plants. Okay, we'll want that. We want this. We definitely want the iridium. For now, we have a good bit of magnesium. Oof. Excuse me, chat. It's just like me to get hiccups in the middle of a stream. Oh, blueprint. We'll grab iridium. Like, we've been running low on titanium and magnesium and silicon and iron, but those we can just find around our base. There's not really a rare factor to them other than the mild irritation of having to track them down. But iridium we can't really get outside of the there is a place, might be over there, where you can get renewable iridium, but it's harder to get there right now. And aluminum as well does not spawn naturally around our base area. Wonder how dark it is. Not that dark. Which is fair, honestly. I don't think the game wants to make it unplayable for those who haven't crafted a flashlight yet. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's decode our blueprint microchip. Good lord. Blueprint microchips first. Was that really the first thing we unlocked? No. Okay. With tier 2 solar panels, tier 3 oxygen tank, communication antenna. Ah, okay, good to know that that's a thing we can... Tier 3 oxygen tank, we want a silicon and a mag... I'm not gonna be able to craft it, am I? I will be able to craft it. I'm going to go track down the stupid silicon I need. Magnesium, it's magnesium. Silicon, nice. Whee! Okay, we can upgrade our oxygen tank, and then we can take a look at our other recipes. We want our communication antenna. Tier 2, we still don't have 2 super alloy. We have the tier 3 backpack. We cannot make the tier 3 mining speed. We've made the tier 2 mining speed. Take that out, put that in. Take this out, put this in. Just for some extra oxygen. Recycling machine might be helpful. Maybe I can get something out of these seeds. Tier 2 heater is still the highest we can make. Good God, I always need more silicon. Why? Can't make that. I think I saw something. I unlocked something else. Maybe I'm remembering the beacon. Compared to this, same amount of cobalt. And then an iron and a silicon. So we need magnesium and aluminum. Let's dump some stuff in the chest. We have aluminum. 2 magnesium. Not too much aluminum though, we're gonna have to go back for more of that. Okay, yes, fine, I will eat. Let's replace. We're gonna have to take out the power for a minute. Sorry. Oh, honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay. I have a little more power to work with now. Let's put the... Let's actually check. What's the difference between a tier 1 titanium and iridium and aluminum? Okay, We'll need more of that. Oh my god, one more piece of aluminum. We'll upgrade one of the heaters. Okay. More heaters. Let's see if we can upgrade the veggie tubes. No, because I need silicon. I never have silicon when I need it. And I'm overflowing with silicon when I don't. Frankly, it's absurd. Where even is... Oh wow, I didn't realize I was that close to unlocking a nuclear reactor. Almost to the point where I can get a tier 2 exoskeleton, finally. Getting a food grower soon. Ish. Alright, I think we gotta head back out and grab more stuff. We're going to go head out and grab more stuff after I drink water. We want silicon, and aluminum. Those are the priorities. Anything else? I think titanium and magnesium should be prioritized next. I think it's magnesium, then titanium. I think we go aluminum, silicon, magnesium, titanium. Yeah, that is the plan. Hello, Leafeon! Welcome back to stream. We're playing Planet Crafter today. Currently, we're running across the universe, to grab some materials out of our, temporary base. There's no oxygen on the planet, so I tend to keep little, livable areas, little capsules, little rooms, beside any spaceships I want to explore and loot, just so I don't have to worry so much about my oxygen, use so many oxygen canisters. There is so much stuff around. This is Planet Crafter. It is a game that I either really, really, really want to play or really, really, really don't. So I'm not going to be making a YouTube series out of this or promising anything from this. If I feel like streaming this, then I'm gonna stream it. If I don't, then I guess we're not streaming it. So that's about where I am with this game. Silicon, aluminum. I should probably grab food. Didn't actually get as much aluminum as I wanted from that, ship. Aluminum again. I don't need fabric, actually, at the moment. Titanium. I didn't realize I left a piece of iridium behind. Gotta be motivated? Yeah, that's the problem with this game. Like, sometimes progress slows down a little bit, and then it kind of makes me a little sad. But it's alright, because today we are happy. I should probably grab food as well, just because I don't have a way to grow my own yet. Alright, we return! So kind of the premise of this game, I think the premise is that we did a crime, and our punishment was to be stranded on this, like, barren, abandoned planet that we can restore. So we're growing some plants to help with oxygen. We have some drills that are, like, releasing underground gases, I think is the idea, and increasing the pressure. And then we have heaters. We have a couple of heaters, like, human-built heaters, and they're heating the entire planet. Don't question it. And then, yeah, we get upgrades to things like our oxygen tank, our backpack, our what's called an exoskeleton, which essentially allows us to hold the entire thing. Yeah, that's the point of the game. I assume it's finished. I haven't found the finish. So right now we're trying to reach a blue sky, which I think is intended to be like an indicator of we have atmosphere. Does that mean we can breathe outside? No. Does that... speaking of, that is the upgrade to the exoskeleton that I have been waiting ever so impatiently for. So here are the drills. Here are the solar panels and wind turbines I have. They provide power. Drills up the pressure. Nothing else is outside, but if we come inside, we have some screens that are measuring a bunch of things, honestly. This one is we unlock more crafting recipes as we increase the overall terraformation number, oxygen level, heat level, and pressure level, so you can't just focus on one. This one tracks how much power we have. We have a good bit at the moment because we just upgraded some of our solar panels. This is a crafting station. This will be a transmission/messaging screen, but we don't have a like a satellite or antenna yet. This is pretty much just saying that we're almost 21% of the way to having a blue sky. And then here are what they're called vegetubes. They produce oxygen. They have plants in them. And I need to upgrade these two. These two are upgraded, so they're producing extra oxygen, and these two are not upgraded, so they're producing less oxygen. And these are our heaters. They produce heat. These two are tier 2, so they produce a ton of a lot more heat than these two do. We don't have the resources to upgrade them all yet. This is my storage system. It's not organized at all. And yeah, that's my base. Now, out of like equipment, the exoskeleton pretty much allows us to equip agility boots, which increase our movement speed, different microchips, like this one's a compass, this one is a flashlight, and then construction and deconstruction chips, oxygen tank upgrades, backpack upgrades, and then our exoskeleton upgrades themselves. Apparently we can just craft our tier 2 exoskeleton now, so now I can finally grab my here it is, tier 2 mining microchip that I crafted forever ago and put it in my inventory. And my base is kind of a disaster, but it gets the job done. And now that I have some aluminum, trying to think what would make the most sense to upgrade. I'm ruling out the solar panels. I think we want, let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna have you on in the back if that's okay. That is a-okay, that's perfectly fine. You're never expected to watch the streams, much less, like, be actively chatting. If you feel more comfortable being a lurker, or if you're just busy and want to... I just realized I never plugged my iPad in, and it's gonna die well before I finish stream if I don't get it plugged in. So we're gonna fix that real quick, because I would like to have my chat on. But yeah, if you want to lurk, or if you want to participate more actively, I'm okay with whatever. And as I tell my family, I think, wants to watch more of my streams, but if you're busy, that's okay. Good lord. I'm just gonna tell you, my desk, you don't get to see my desk, because it is an absolute, oh dear. Okay, that's connected to my mouse. That's fine. It's an absolute disaster of cables. Everything is just covered in cables and wires and everything. Like, I have chargers for my devices at night. I have the plug for this computer, a plug for my laptop, because this technically is a laptop, but it keeps power for all of 20 minutes if it's unplugged. So it's not very practical for anything. We have the webcam right over here, you know, lovely webcam, has its own cable. We have this microphone, very lovely, has its own cable. We have this headset, which is wired. Just to clarify, very lovely, has its own cable. We have this mouse, which is also wired, has its own cable. So my entire desk is a massive tangle of cables. It's everywhere. Are you allergic to Bluetooth? For most things, no. For mice, yes. Headsets, less so, but mice will always be wired. They will always be I'm pretty young. You know, I'm a college student. But if I'm gonna have one boomer opinion, wired mice are superior to Bluetooth mice in every single possible way. My dad will keep buying me Bluetooth mice for Christmas. I will tell him I'm not going to use a Bluetooth mouse. I am never going to use a Bluetooth mouse. I am only ever going to use wired mice. Oh, if you want to use non-wired mice, again, that's fine. I don't care. If it's not, like, affecting people, if it's not hurting people, I don't care. Feel free to use your Bluetooth mice. However, I personally am going to use wired mice. Even if it means one more cable on my desk. Well, not Bluetooth, just... Is it like the one where, like, you have a mouse and then you have, like, a separate tiny plug-in? That I will never use, but in that case, it's just because I lose the plug-in. Every time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's just something that I can't use because I can't keep anything organized, and everything just gets lost. Props to you for being able to keep track of it, because Lord knows I can't. But yeah, my dad is absolutely determined that I'm going to love Bluetooth mice. He likes Bluetooth mice. Very fair. He likes Bluetooth mice. That is okay. He keeps buying me Bluetooth mice, and then I don't use them. This is a repetitive pattern. I think he's bought me several Bluetooth mice over the years. I don't use them. I don't want them. But he's so determined they're better. And I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, I'm never going to use it. But yeah, that's about how my experience with, oh god, the floor is covered in items. Oh dear, problems exist. Problems. Okay, let's get the silicon back. How many do you need? Just one would be enough? Well, he'll get me a Bluetooth mouse, right? And then I don't use the Bluetooth mouse. And eventually it probably gets lost somewhere because I don't use it. I don't keep track of it. And then eventually he's like, well, this Bluetooth mouse did not work. They did not like it. They did not use it. They did tell me about this ahead of time and have informed me of which mouse they would like to be using. I will get them another mouse that they have said they're not interested in using. Rinse and repeat indefinitely. I can probably find one or two of them if I looked. Not here, not in my dorm. I don't use them here. The wired headset is just nice. It's the one, sell on eBay, rinse and repeat. Then I'd feel bad. He can have them, it's okay. I'm okay with it. I don't know what to do with them. I am drowning in Bluetooth mice. Oh, I'm dehydrating to death, that's a problem. Pocket money, I guess. Maybe if I sell thousands of Bluetooth mice on eBay, I can eventually afford a proper gaming PC. But with the prices of RAM right now, that's not happening. Oop, wrong button. Oh, food grower, finally! We'll deal with that in a little bit. But yeah, with the prices of RAM right now, I am just waiting for people to realize how bad AI is. Okay, we need an extra iron, an extra iridium, and an extra aluminum. We have... I don't know if you're going to live for 1,000 Christmases, but it's good to be positive. You don't know that. For all you know, Leafeon, I could be immortal. I'm not. In fact, I'm disabled. And it's just, which, I don't know if it's the opposite of immortal, but it's not the equivalent. What? Yeah, I'd be disabled. It's okay. We still cause chaos. If I can cause chaos, then I am a happy child. Or I guess a happy adult in this case. I need titanium! Leafeon, you seem fairly viscerally alarmed by this. I'm fine. The what was to the immortal part, don't worry. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I am going based off of what just came out of my mouth, but you heard what came out of my mouth 30 seconds ago. But I could be immortal. You have no proof that I'm not. And if you try to prove that I'm not, then we're going to have a problem. You don't know. You don't know for sure. Anyway, I do need a food grower before I starve to death by accident. What is needed in a food grower? Aluminum, iron, and a water bottle. Oh, I should probably have more water bottles in my life. But anyway, how do you think I'm planning on revitalizing this entire planet? Do you think I could do that if I wasn't immortal? No. No one could possibly revitalize an entire planet in one mortal human lifetime. I am no mere mortal. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I don't think this is intended. I don't think this is an intended place for me to be finding. I think when mountains start turning invisible, you're not where you're supposed to be. Something just gives me that idea in the old noggin. I thought it was an intended Easter egg. Like, hey, there's a tiny hole in the cliff. Let's go explore it. Maybe there's like a nice new resource for me to be finding, or a ship that has lore that is like world-breaking lore, and then the mountain turns invisible and you're like, well, I don't think that was supposed to happen. I'm gonna keep this here, methinks. Here, yes. Oop. Let's track down. Do we think eggplant or squash is better to grow? Because I have both. Oh, excuse me, space squash and space eggplant. What do we think? It's gonna take you a hot minute to get back to me, so I am going to start looking at some more tier 2 solar panels. Now let's get some materials together. Same amount of cobalt. We want an aluminum and a magnesium. How many aluminum do I have? Well, I have 2 magnesium in my inventory. Plus 3 in a chest. Am I out of aluminum again? Are you serious? I'm waiting for the space squash versus space, eggplant debate. I lurk now? Oh, well. No debate answer. It is okay. I will plant eggplant. Alright, we be lurking, and I be chaosing? I don't know. What's lagging behind as far as... I think we need more drills. I think we... Okay, there is weird lighting stuff going on, and I don't know what's causing it. I can't fix it. Into the shadows, yes! The delightful shadows. What was I doing? I don't have any aluminum, so I can't make these or those. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go exploring again sometime soon. Alrighty, let's see. I have that. Not much I can do about that. Trying to think. Obviously, the best way to do this would be to find another... Ooh, that's another gap in the cliffs. I also completely forgot to bring enough stuff to put my to put together a quick base, which is my fault. But also, all right, let's pop you 2 in here, and you 4, and you 2. Oops, you 2, and you, and you, and you. And then we want... we do want titanium. I want 3 iron, 2 titanium, and 1 silicon. I'll deal with tier 3 drill later. I assume it requires aluminum regardless. It does indeed. So not much I can do about it, even if I wanted to. So we're gonna want to grab silicon and titanium. Shouldn't be too hard to grab one of each. Okay, there is definitely a gap there. Let's top off our oxygen real quick. May as well. And then head out. Oh, there's still water in here. Well. It's fine. I'll find something to eat in this direction. I swear. Something. Anything. Probably nothing. I may starve, but it's okay. I don't think death has that many consequences in this game. If I am proven wrong and lose this save, then I will be quite put out. Alright, this looks similar to the biome over there, where we found the second wreck. Okay. Oh, big chest. Silicon. I found food! Let's see if there's anything else in this direction. There might be a ship. There might indeed be a ship. There's something I can loot. There also might be weird stone fingers. There is a ship. I don't remember if I actually, or I guess technically speaking, I might have, like, remembered this. I might have been here before, but if I have, I don't remember. Alrighty, let's pop down a chest for all of our lovely goodies. Including the food. Well, no, excluding the food. Nice, got tier 2 solar panel materials. And again. Storage crate. Ooh, we want that. Aluminum. That might be helpful. Oh. Trying to figure out what this... Oh. Hang on. Turns out there's a ton of stuff here. Whee! I really want a jetpack. I'll have one. Soon I will have one. I will have one. I'd say before the end of stream today, but I forget how long it takes to get one. And I have class. So I can't exactly... No, I can't reach the cobalt! It's fine. Wait, maybe I can reach it from this side. I can! Haha! Okay, there we go. Ooh. Alright. Chip, iridium, aluminum. Yeah, I might as well. It's a ton of stuff around here. It almost seems like this was a base rather than a ship. Which may bode less than well for, my future endeavors. But for now... For now, we're okay. For now, we're out of water, which might be concerning at some point. Oh my god, there's more. What the heck? It's like a brick. Not looking like there's a way to get inside. Okay. Huh. No one spoil me on the lore of the game if there is any, by the way. Probably should have said that earlier, but, I do not have all the lore, and there are people in chat who also may not have all of the lore. So we behave ourselves, we do not spoil game. And I think we start heading home. All of the space food, I don't need the seeds all that much. I definitely want aluminum. The blueprint, the seed. Silicon, more aluminum. This blueprint. Alrighty, heading out in what is, hopefully the right direction. Just realized I don't really know. Which might be a problem. Okay. We're gonna put one. Oh wait, no, I've explored that already. I think it's here. No, it's not. Oh. Well, that's good to know where it is. Assuming I eventually do know where it is. I didn't pay attention to which way I was going. I mean, I guess the advantage to streaming something like this is if I really get lost and can't find my way back, you know what I can do? I can look back at my footage. Okay, I do know that I was like at positive 600 at my base, so this feels like a good way to go. Positive 600Z. Okay, here are the weird fingers. Nice. Okay, we figured it out. We figured it out. We're good. We're good, chat. We're good. And once we... Oh my goodness, the sky actually looks kind of blue. The game does not define it as such, however. This is not the sky we had when we started. The sky we had when we started was like orange. Now it's more of a purple, if I do say so myself. And I am quite the expert in purple. If I do say so myself. Alright, once we find our initial place, we can stop for a minute, get our oxygen back. Shouldn't be necessary, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'd also rather be safe than use another oxygen canister. I try to avoid using them. And we should be able to upgrade our a couple of solar panels, which is going to be quite excellent. Decode a couple of blueprint chips for... I don't know what we'll get, honestly. We'll see. And then flip out one of the plants. Okay. First, decode the blueprint microchips. Living compartment corner. And GPS satellite. Okay. Nothing super new here. 6%. You are 200, so you get flipped out for this. These are all 200. Yeah, alright. Okay. Now let's see if we go Q, tier 1 solar panel. We want magnesium and a silicon. Alright. We have 2 silicon, so grab 2 magnesium, and store the rest of our stuff. Solar panel doesn't actually require aluminum, which is nice. Pretty much everything else does to upgrade. I'll need more silicon at some point, but for now I think we go for extra power. And then we do need aluminum. I'm an idiot. I'm a just maximum level idiot who doesn't know how to read a crafting recipe where literally the ingredients are just pictures. That is okay. We all have our moments. I just do not have the greatest powers of observation. It is not my finest skill, but that is okay. we have a ton more power from those. Yeah, we have a ton of available power. Let's check, for that matter. Let's go grab enough to make that. Iron, titanium, aluminum. Let's make it over here. Okay, now we should be able to use our messages portal screen thing. Yeah, we have been convicted of a crime. Okay, Leafeon, I have now confirmed that we have been convicted. We've chosen to get your sentence commuted to an extradition. To get all the charges Chat, I can't speak. To get all the charges against you dropped, you must fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and send you the required blueprints. Do not try to contact the Sentinel Corps. If our sensors do not detect any advancement in this terraformation process, you will be considered missing and the charges will not be dropped. You cannot claim ownership or value over anything on the planet. You are only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You are not allowed to leave the planet until the terraformation is complete. And we are on your 3058. Oh, and... Oh, this morning on our 17th day... Oh, this is just the message we found in the ship. Okay, that's good to know that those don't disappear. That they're not only found in the ship. Okay. Now, I think what we do is go grab more stuff from, Actually, what I think we do is craft a beacon. No, we don't. We're fine. Surely we won't get lost again! Surely your streamer is not that stupid! We'll see. Honestly, I would believe a lot of things at this point. Going back, I think there should still be some more aluminum. Honestly, just grab materials for tier 2 solar panels in general. That was probably the best thing we found there. And I'm debating whether we will use it for tier 2 solar panels or not. Maybe we'll upgrade our current solar panels into tier 2, our current tier 1 solar panels into tier 2, and then focus on upgrading things like drills. Whew, excuse me, chat. Because we have the tier 3 drill now. So we should be able to upgrade our current drills, our current tier 1 and tier 2 drills. Once we hit tier 3, we'll be getting a lot more pressure. We'll have our terraformation index increasing much faster. And then... Yep. Food level no longer low. Yeah, I don't think this was a this isn't a ship. I think this was a base of some sort. Maybe another convict was on the planet beforehand. Maybe that's the lore here. I didn't find any of the lore messages anywhere, so a lot of it's left up to our imagination. Silicon, cobalt, we like iron, titanium, aluminum. Now head in the positive Z direction. Okay, yeah, I just need to know roughly where things are. I don't need to know exactly. I don't need a beacon yet. I think I will craft one soon. I think that'll be definitely a pretty quick upcoming priority. But for now, I don't think we need one. I'll grab this remaining stuff in that chest eventually. But I don't have room in my inventory right now, so not much I can do there. I do believe, by the way, that we hit 50% completion of this task a little while ago, and it should only speed up from here. Especially if we manage to upgrade some drills pretty soon. Again, if we really want more aluminum, we can head out back to where we found that second ship, over in that direction. and we should be able to pick aluminum up off the ground. If we need more iridium, then we found where to get that renewably. I think there's a faster way to get there, but I'm failing to remember what it is, so yeah, we're not even close to needing the initial capsule. Alrighty, top up oxygen. And then let's see. We'll need magnesium, aluminum. How many of those do we have? We have 2 magnesium and a bunch of aluminum. Let's put everything away. Oh, away is an approximate term. If you have, like, if you're, like, super organized and can't send when other people are not, maybe this isn't the streamer, for you. Perhaps. Okay, and then we have enough power for now. We have more than enough power. We have an absurd amount of power. Check what the difference is between the tier 2 and tier 3 drill. Iron, titanium, titanium. Oh, I didn't realize we didn't need aluminum for the tier 2 drills. Okay, let's upgrade the remaining tier 1 drills. Actually, let's not. Let's not. Let's upgrade one of our current tier 2 drills into tier 3. We'll need 1 iron and 2 aluminum. And then head out and get more aluminum. Oh my goodness. It's a large drill. Oh, hey, it also produces heat. I guess that makes sense. Do these produce heat? Yes. Does this produce heat? No. Okay. That is actually very good to know. Alright, we have the heaters. So we have our pressure going up, our heat going up, oxygen going up. It's slowing down a little bit. I think we'll run some more veggie tubes soon. But for now, let's see what recipes we're coming close to getting. Tier 3 veggie tube, actually, so that's cool. Biodome. Nuclear reactor. And advanced craft station, which unlocks when we hit, blue sky. Alright. Oh. And we have an eggplant. It only restores 25 health. Let's try to grow the squash, see how much health that restores. Wait, let's see how much super alloy we have. That's 1. Ooh, we have 2. We can upgrade our movement speed. Tier 2 agility boots. We need 2 fabric. We have plenty of fabric. We have not needed it for anything else since our first agility boots. Tier 2 exoskeleton. Tier 2 agility boots. We are now faster. It is not super obvious, but it is convenient. Now we shall head back, grab more stuff. Our terraformation index is zooming upward. And now the never-ending question, how the heck do we get more aluminum? Because I think I brought back all the stuff we had. I can go over there. There will be some on the ground. Is there any in here? No, I don't think so. Worth a check, though. Alrighty, head out. And, oh my goodness. Oh, it is storming. I just saw the moon turn red at first. I've never seen that before. I've only ever seen the storm start. I guess that's not the moon. Planet? Sun? What do we refer to it as? Our celestial body? Around which we orbit? I do not know. I do not know. Perhaps this is something I would like to know. Perhaps I can look it up afterwards. Alrighty. Now this is much more of a grab everything and go expedition. Alright. Heading out. Well, we will have a jetpack shortly. I want to know when that unlocks, actually. I'll check when it unlocks. I'll check when it unlocks when we get back. Because I am kind of curious, honestly. My guess is it's a terraformation index thing. Wait. We have 2 celestial bodies around which we no, wait. We cannot be orbiting around 2 celestial bodies because then we have problems. I don't know if any of y'all have heard the 3 body problem. Wait! We have 4! We have 4 celestial bodies with which we occupy similar sections of space? I assume that is the celestial body around which we orbit. Maybe those are other moons for said planet. If anyone has any better theories, feel free to shout them out, but for now, I think we'll go with that's the planet, those are 3 other moons. Alrighty, back to the base. And I do think I want to know when we get a jetpack. Microchip Tier 1 blueprint pinning. Oh, that's actually awesome. Atmospheric water collector. Tier 5 backpack. Vehicle station. Inventory increase. Increase the size. Oh, for the vehicle. Lake water collector. Okay, I'm gonna assume that it's not that because I haven't. Grass spreader. Okay. Generates biomass. Tier 3 heater, flower pot, Tier 4 heater, Tier 2 tree spreader, water life collector, biodome sign, Tier 1 algae generator, Tier 2 biodome, Tier 4 drill, nuclear fusion generator, nuclear ore extractor, gas extractor. Is that like a drill? Tier 2 ore extractor. Okay, when are we getting the jetpack? Because I'm not... Maybe we unlock it with... Maybe it's advanced crafting recipe shenanigans. Oh, let's check on the, Tier 3 Vegetube. Okay, instead of 2 ice, it's a water bottle. We need silicon. And alumina. Oh, it's actually, like, not even related recipes. And I don't have aluminum. So, looks like we're not upgrading much for now. Oh. Except... Oh, storage unit. Going to put iron in here. Okay, if I put iron in here, then organization. And I will put other things in chests. Iron. Okay. Now, we need aluminum. That's their top priority. Let's head out to where we know we can find some. The sky is so blue. Oh my god. Fine. Oh, I don't have any water on me. Okay, let's fix that. Let's fix that a little bit. Do I have any water bottles or ice or anything? No. Okay. I'll stop by the initial pod because there are still like 3 water bottles in there that I've never bothered with. And then we can head out to collect some more aluminum. Alrighty. Oh, sure, we'll grab all of them. I don't think this is gonna be a grab everything we possibly can expedition. I think this is just an expedition to find a little bit of aluminum. Because that is very quickly becoming a bottleneck. And I think it's there. Wait, no, it can't be. It has to be on this side, right? Unless there are multiple. Ooh, that will be our next exploration destination. No, I think that's closer. That will be our next exploration destination. What is in that cave? Because I thought that was the Iridium Cave, but I thought the Iridium Cave was over there. Hang on, I will investigate. I just need to, like, grab some oxygen first. I left a lot of iron in here. It's alright though. Honestly, I have tons of iron now. It's not too big of a deal. Now we're exploring this, because I didn't think that was the Iridium Cave. I don't know where anything is. I have played this game before. But apparently, I still know nothing. No, this is definitely at least an Iridium Cave. Alright. I guess that's a cave of Iridium. I might want more of that at some point, but that's not what I came out here for. I will want more of that at some point, but that's not what I came out here for. Now that we now have 2 more... Okay. Places we can explore. I've seen no aluminum. If I come out here for aluminum and there's nothing, then I will be sad. I can't threaten the game with much more than that, but I promise I will be quite put out. So for now... Can I jump on top? I can. I guess that makes sense. You do get a jetpack at, some point, which I have not figured out. So I guess you would kind of have to... The following physics there don't quite make sense. You just kind of immediately splat. This goes into an area where you can find super alloy. But I think there might also be aluminum. Hehe. Found some, ooh. Some lovely jubbly aluminum. Anyone British in chat knows why was the aluminium, what, do you know why an extra syllable? Did y'all add the syllable or did Americans remove it? Yeah, I know can't deconstruct. Ooh, super alloy. Aluminum. Oh, that's a problem. Silicon, magnesium. Yeah, let's just grab all of it. Hoping I don't die here, cause if I die here, Stella's never gonna let me hear the end of it. There we go. Wait, no, not here we go. Oh, okay, I was just off by a turn. We're good, chat. We're good. Alrighty. Now we have a ton of aluminum. Sort of. A ton is relative. I think we go exploring that way. First we need titanium though. That's iron. It's fine. We need 2 titanium. And we can head off that way. Alrighty. I'd sing over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go, but there is neither river nor woods. Over the desert and through the storm? I don't know, that doesn't have quite the same ring to it. Hopefully this desert has aluminum. I mean, this is a very different type of, like, desert. Like, back there, like, that looks like regular... Like, something similar to regular dirt, just, like, cracked and kind of destroyed. Whereas this just looks like sand, like you might find on Earth. Oh. Wanted to double check if I had, whatchamacallit, water. Yes, water, if I had water, and, accidentally hit Shift Tab. Which is an issue I have in a lot of games where, shift is sprint and tab is anything. I'll keep sprinting, just tap tab to check something, and then I'll be back in the Steam menu. Door. And back inside. Okay, we're good on water and weirdly good on food, too. Okay. Now this looks like a bigger thing that we can be exploring here. Multiple floors, fancy. Alrighty. Fascinating. Alright, good to know that direction is worthless. Let's keep heading straight for now. Ooh, I should definitely have a spare oxygen on me when I'm exploring like this. It's okay. I won't die. I haven't died yet. Eggplant seed. Sure. Rocket engine? Okay. Okay. I think we need to make a crafter so we can make an oxygen canister. I'm gonna get nervous about venturing too far into that. Alright, first of all, chest. Sure, they can be chests in that. What direction? Iron, silicon. Did I not get any? I didn't think I played this game with the jetpack for that long, but considering, like, practically every time I jump, I tap jump again. It seems that I did. Alrighty. We need an oxygen capsule. There we go. Other things can go in chests, but breathing is not negotiable. Oop. Let's make another chest right here. Squash seeds. And head back inside! I assume the rocket engine is going to be important pretty soon. Or at least at some point. It doesn't have to be soon, but like at some point. Does that not count as debris that I can break? Ooh. Okay. Do not forget that I went up down that ladder. That's probably gonna be helpful. Oh. Someone had a lot of iron. I have a new idea. My new idea is just bigger storage. And we're gonna be away from the base when we get blue sky. Not overly surprising. I'm away from base a lot. Nuclear reactor. I believe this is the way we went before. It is. Beans. Okay. This way there's just seeds. That way there's nothing this way. Seeds. More of them. I might grab those on the way back. Here we are. Just head here. The fact that that does not count as a piece of debris you can take, just deconstruct, that's the word, is a little bit surprising. Alrighty. Everything back in here, if it fits. Ooh, just barely. Question is, can I open this? I can. Okay. So there's really no reason to use the chests for this. Alright. It's good to know. Alrighty, this way. Alright, nothing else in here. Squash, squash, eggplant, eggplant. Take some seeds. I can spare the space. Apparently, I've decided. Alright, heading up. Shouldn't require too much poking around this way to fill my inventory. Keep an eye on my oxygen. Okay, the only way through here is straight. Okay, there's an upper floor. That's good to know. Oh. Alright, heading out. Got confused by the lighting real quick. Forget that night exists. Night indeed does exist, chat, even on foreign planets. Which, does make sense. Except to my brain. Which is quite silly at times. Ooh, got some big oxygen multipliers on some of these plants. I still need to explore the upper floor. And then there might be some other stuff among the, smaller wrecks. Like, this is the big wreck. This is the big thing that you want to pay attention to. But there might be some other stuff among those smaller wrecks. That I've already been. So just forward from here. This way has the ladder. That way doesn't have anything. I've now gone up a ladder. I accidentally fell down the ladder. I assume... Okay. No power to the computer. beans. Oh, wow. Okay. Debris. Okay. I'll be back. There's a ton of loot in here. Oh, we did it! We have reached blue sky! If you're wondering why I didn't get the Steam achievement for it, it's because I have indeed played this game before, once again. So I have gotten to this point of the game. I believe I got to the point where I had water. I think. It's hard to remember. It's been a little while. Ignore them clipping into each other. It's perfectly normal for storage containers to be on top of each other. Fixing up my hydration levels. And then, hopefully, grabbing the last of the stuff, but I think I might have to take 2 trips. Alright. Not much I can do with the fusion reactor. Oh. This. Oh, it's a tree. Tree seed. That's cool. Oh, okay, that counts as technical debris. Oh, okay, apparently I'm gonna have to come back. Bioplastic nugget. We're finding all sorts of new things today. I don't think I found the tree seed before. I think that's supposed to, like, the wall was debris. I think it's kind of like supposed to be a little hidden thing. I feel like my character should be able to crouch. What are we thinking, chat? Should my character be able to crouch? It's kind of absurd, in my opinion, that they can't. Nope. Apparently I don't fit. Let's keep an extra water bottle with us, just so we keep 2. And head back in. Grab... Do I bring back the bioplastic nugget or not? That is the question, because I don't need it for any crafting recipes right now. But I assume it's useful later? But also I can come get it later when I have higher level agility boots and when I have a jetpack. Oh. Somehow I'm always surprised by that. Are any other walls debris? What? I think that's reaching through the walls, which not usually something people can do. For what? Hey Stella, turns out I can reach through walls. Some of the hitboxes in this game are fascinating. Oh, okay, you have experienced this before. One of the walls was debris. So and there was 3 chests behind it. So I put my hand, waved my hand in the wrong place there. Sorry to those of you who just got weird perspective shenanigans going on. And so I checked a bunch of other walls to see if they were debris, and if they had a bunch of chests behind them. And they didn't, but they had debris that I could reach. I assume you learn to open those doors at some point. Okay, heading back. We want all of the blueprint chips. Iridium would be nice. We don't need uranium yet, but we will. So that's... Oh, can I even reach that? Yes, okay. Well, are they clipping into each other too much? Iridium. Some good seeds. We like good seeds. Beans. Rocket engines, which I just found lying on a shelf where you normally find your rocket engines. Full inventory. Oh, okay, but I definitely should prioritize the chips. I think I'll leave a piece of iridium and bring the blueprint chip. Alright, I shall return. I'm hoping that this is the right way, because if it's not, I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, yeah, I can see the ship that I have my little tiny shelter. Shelter is probably the best word at. Ooh, chest. Nothing interesting. Well, yes, a lot of interesting things, but nothing that's worth the stuff I currently have in my inventory. Hee. We have the ship. Alrighty. Also, like I said, we did indeed reach blue sky by the end of the stream. It's not the end of stream yet. We have another half hour, but I estimated correctly. That's unusual. It doesn't happen very often. Curious if you can ever breathe on this planet, because like we have blue sky now, so like I think that's supposed to imply that like the atmosphere composition is similar to Earth, but we can't breathe. Maybe it's like not the oxygen level, because I think the oxygen is what... Oh, I got a chat. Oh my god. Stella, can you do your one job and delete that message, because Automod didn't catch it. Much appreciated. Anyway, we're gonna head back and check on how the base is going, honestly. Don't have too much that's like new that I want to do immediately, other than decode the blueprint chips, which is very important. Maybe the blueprint chips are how we get the jetpack. I bet that's an entirely different progression system compared to the ones you unlocked for getting your TI high enough, or your pressure, oxygen, heat, etc. And eventually biomass when we unlock that. Alrighty, home sweet home. It's been a hot minute. I think I can just run back in one go, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And now, alright, first things first. Tier 2 torch, area lamp, map, shredder machine, big living compartment, tier 4 mining speed. Oh, jetpack! Wait! That was tier 2 jetpack unlock! I have unlocked tier 1 jetpack! Oh, I bet that's advanced crafting station shenanigans. Which I should be able to craft very shortly. For now, though, I, need to find somewhere to put all my stuff. Okay, we like the squash. Okay, let's for now put this here. Move everything from here into here. Actually, let's just move everything we have in here. Everything, yes. Oops. And now, grab 2 iron. And put a locker here. And this will have random shenanigans in it because I don't feel like bothering to organize. Okay, cleared inventory. Let's get a start on these tier 3 vegetubes. Do I have any aluminum here? No. Alright, we're getting the aluminum next. Aluminum, the rest of the iridium, And I think we want to grab the uranium as well. Let's actually... Okay, we'll need a uranium rod, which if I remember correctly, you can craft at the advanced crafting station for 5 iridium uranium ore. The iridium rod also exists. I think it's used to craft rocket engines, but don't quote me on that. Honestly, apparently I'm just walking directly there as well. So hopefully this goes well. For now... Oh, I didn't check what the next step was in the, transformation index. Okay. And at least we have somewhere to get a ton of iridium. We do not have the same for uranium. Oh, okay. I better check that when I get back. Of course I get them when I'm like almost as far away from home as I ever am going to be. We're gonna adjust course a little bit. Whew. Sorry, chat. So I stream pretty late in the day. For me, it's the only time that works with my classes, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite. I want to be streaming a few hours earlier than I am, but that didn't work out with my schedule. I have stuff too late in the evenings. In fact, I actually have stuff until 6:30 on the days I stream. And then on Tuesday I have stuff until 10, which I love. Wouldn't give up for anything. But it would make it a little complicated to do like a Tuesday-Thursday streaming schedule at a same time. Especially because I wake up earlier on the, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays than I do on, Tuesday, Thursday. Silicon, iron, aluminum. Let's grab the uranium. We actually have a use for it now. More aluminum. Sure. Okay. We head roughly this direction. I think the last half hour of stream might be a lot of me running materials back and forth. I'll try to avoid that, but there is only so much I can do now with the materials that I can easily get. Aluminum is the one that you've heard me complain about the most, but iridium as well, and even uranium at this point it's not always easy to get. Honestly, iridium might be easier than, aluminum, which is really funny. Although there might be some aluminum in there. I know it's not just iridium that shows up in the iridium cave. Alright. Now head back. Upgrade a lot of our stuff, I think. Make the, advanced crafting station. Where I assume we will get a jetpack. And then we can fly around with the jetpack and move stuff a lot quicker. Hopefully upgrade our drills and our vegetubes. Heaters are mostly doing alright for now, although I'll check how much they're actually heating. I don't want to fall behind. Let's see, what do we do after that, honestly? I guess just build more of them and grab more resources, and maybe go exploring that other, wreck we saw. But I don't see the point of doing that now, when we still have a ton of stuff we haven't moved over from the other wreck. And we have a little bit of stuff we left at, the first couple of wrecks, but I'm less concerned about that. Alright, and I believe we have a blueprint microchip. Tier 2 GPS satellite, alright. We have a ton of available power. Sulfur? Okay, well that's something I'm gonna have to deal with at some point. Let me grab a piece of super alloy, honestly. Let's have really fast mining. It is my favorite thing. Alright, upgraded that. Now here, osmium. Lovely. I don't have that, and I don't know what it is. I feel like let's make titanium. Titanium. Here we are. Right, yeah. Can't do anything that way. Okay. Let's move everything back. And, let's see, build advanced crafting spindle, three aluminum, titanium, magnesium, silicon. Magnesium, titanium, silicon. Alrighty. Ooh, tier 4 oxygen tank. Oh, we don't have enough. We don't have enough super alloy, do we? Jetpack. Oh, we just need a piece of titanium for that, for tier 1. Titanium? Please tell me I have one piece. One piece. One piece of titanium? Just one? Eins? Uno? 9? Eh. It's okay, we can get one. Is there a better thing to use my first 2 rocket engines on? I don't think so. Some might say otherwise, but I say I want to fly. Oh, you can't? I was right, you can craft rocket engines. Tier 1 jetpack. And now tier 2. Okay, I don't know what 2 of those materials are. Oh, iron should go in the iron. Cabinet. Locker thing. Okay. Now that we're home. Tier 2 heater would make sense to make. Destroys items placed inside. I need explosive powder. I don't know what explosive powder is. Explosive powder. Well, okay. Other than it's powder that explodes, which doesn't help me make it. 2 silicon, magnesium, aluminum. How much silicon do I have? Not a lot. I have enough to make 2. Magnesium, aluminum. Although, honestly... let's make lockers. Okay, and now we can make vegetubes. We have space here. It's fine. This was originally going to be the heater space, but sometimes you have to share. Oh, these are placed outside. Right, I forgot about that. Let's put them by the drills. You need a water bottle. I forgot about that. I forget about a lot of things. Ice, water bottles, something, water bottle. Let's go. And let's go grab another water bottle because our thirst's getting a little low. We don't have any ice or anything to make a water bottle or any water bottles. So let's fix that. Alrighty. Let's just grab 5 of these real quick. I know. And then we can work on upgrading our drills. Oh, I can fly now. Hehe. Second I got a jetpack, I forgot about it. Yeah, sounds like me. Nope, I don't need that. Okay. Now, let's see what our best plants are. We have 200, 200, 400, 300. See if we have anything better. I don't think we will, but we do not. So let's head out. Plant these. Alrighty. Let's check on our power. We still have a good bit. Alright. And let's check on how our oxygen's doing. It's going up, it's going up, it's going up. Clouds are the next thing, apparently. Oh, messages, yes. This is an automated message. Oh, wait, that's the... your planet specifications, unnamed, unclaimed, null habitability. Izischel Prime, an unknown history. Planet unnamed is located in the Izischel Prime sector, a pre-civilization sector crossed mostly by trade ships traveling between big spaceports. The sector has 842 planets, 13,511 those numbers feel backwards, and is 7,000 parsecs wide. Identified as a possible candidate for future colonization. Finally managed to locate the system. This is from Riley. I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advice. The success rate for planet crafters is very low because it is an almost impossible task. You should find space food in your pod, and maybe in Space Rex you'll be able to grow food when you meet the correct requirements, so try to find some vegetable seeds. Exploration and improvements are essential. Explore and improve your equipment to increase your chances of survival. I hope this message reaches you. Manage to obtain more information. I read that you have a greater chance of success if you build your base at an altitude. I'm not sure why yet. And if you manage to heat the planet up enough, some caves should become accessible when the ice melts. And one last thing, you can... Okay, I don't think we'll be getting any more messages from Riley. I do remember that. I think it's probably because water eventually appears and you get lakes and, like, your base will be flooded. I'll definitely want to start moving soon. Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna get clouds pretty soon. Okay, drills. Tier 3 drill, 2 iron, 2 titanium, 2 aluminum. Okay. If I find 4 titanium, I can make 2 more tier 3 drills. I don't think this is any faster than I normally go, but still, I'm flying around by jetpack. Oh, and I'm a ton faster mining now. It's not noticeable. The first one isn't super noticeable, but as you get more mine speed upgrades, it adds up. Alrighty, we have 4 titanium. Hopefully this doesn't break the power, but it might. I would not be surprised. How much power do these use? No, it shouldn't break the power. Tier 3 drill. Alright. Nice. Now, pressure's going up nice and quick. Heat is the lag person? It's lagging behind. Squash. It's not ready. Okay. Now, for heaters. You need okay, well I just used all of my iron, all of my aluminum, and all of my titanium. So I think that's our cue to go out and find some more resources. I'll grab you when I come back. It does decrease the amount of time it takes to, like, climb hills. And I imagine it, yeah, you can just fly straight over some shorter rocks. So it is helpful. Mostly it's just fun, though. because I'm flying around by jetpack. Pretty sure that requires an iridium rod. So I think we're gonna stick with tier 2 heaters for now. We'll check the recipe once we get to the shelter, though. And I mean, we can always get iridium from there. Alternatively, we can combine iridium and uranium to get uranium, which is definitely a thing that exists. In all seriousness, I would like to get nuclear reactors going. They're probably the best way to generate power. But I need a ton of uranium first. And that is something I don't have. Okay, I'm seeing a new biome over there. Might want to investigate at some point. Don't remember if I went there in my initial playthrough or not. Alright, iron, aluminum. Yeah, we'll take the uranium. And iridium. And beans. No beans. Okay. Alright, I think we'll just make do with this batch of stuff when we get back. I don't think we'll fly out to collect any more resources before end stream. I don't want to end the stream just flying back and forth with resources. I mean, I guess I kind of am doing that now. It's less than 15 minutes till stream end. But I can pretend that we were not spending the end of stream flying around for resources. We can pretend I was doing something much more interesting and engaging. And it will go well. Maybe. For now, though, heading back, have a ton of iron that we can put away. Mostly, I'm hoping for some more tier 3 drills. Actually, no, we've done that. Tier 3 drills we did. We're hoping for tier 3 heaters. Heat is lagging behind compared to everything else. Oh, I forgot to check the recipe for, tier 3 heater. I assume it uses an iridium rod. We'll check. I mean, if nothing else, then we can go to the iridium cave. Sounds like a great idea. Definitely gonna have clouds by the end of stream, which I was not expecting. Okay, we need more titanium. Oops. Okay, let's make this be uranium and iridium. In fact, I might grab and then put this back. Okay, you need 9 uranium, not 5. Which means I cannot craft a single iridium rod. Okay, it does require an iridium rod. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can craft 2 of these. Okay, we need 2 silicon, which I should have. Right? I have 1. Can't wait to get the, ore extractor. I'll grab titanium while I'm out, too. Alright, just gonna... Alright, got a little bit of stuff, a little bit of everything. It'll be like a whole more 10, 20 more seconds before I need to go looking for more silicon. My goodness. I think we're unlocking the ore extractor soon, so that shouldn't be an issue for much longer. Yes, yes. Oops. Oh dear. Iron, magnesium. We need, magnesium and aluminum. Let me do that, I think. Grab some aluminum. What I grabbed? Turns out to be very little aluminum. Can't believe I'm already out of aluminum. Alright, power's back. But I'm pretty sure we now cannot craft our last heater. Yep, we're missing an aluminum. I had like 2 aluminum somewhere, just sitting around, that I missed. That I missed. That I missed. It's alright. Yeah, I do think that's probably going to be about it for today. Ooh, biodome. Cool. I think that's gonna be about it. I had a ton of fun with this game. We'll see what we come back to on Wednesday. I think in the future, until I get a few Stardew Valley videos up, I think Monday is just going to be variety. Wednesday in the future is going to be variety. Friday, I think, is usually going to be a more mature game, but it will depend on what I'm feeling. I'm never going to really guarantee anything. Sometimes I just feel like playing something cozy. Sometimes I just feel like doing something a little bit fun, a little bit exploratory. I actually do enjoy Minecraft. I haven't gotten to play it on the channel too much, but I'm hoping to do a little bit more of that in the future. But, yeah, this is what 3 hours of work and a little bit of prior knowledge on Planet Crafter will get you. So, yeah, I will see you on Wednesday. We just got clouds, by the way. I was trying to stall until then, but I'm just gonna find someone for us to raid, and I will see y'all on Wednesday. Bye, everyone!